I don't think you need a bardic
I'll go
inspiration
down.
to go write a note.
All right, you guys are awake in your house, in your room, I guess. What do you want to do?
Well, that
I
didn't go so well,
believe.
guys. That was bad.
Sorry.
That did not go well. Turth, your plan was horrible.
What are you talking about? My plan is still in effect. The way I see it, we've got two options. We can send this gentleman a message asking him to meet with us, and one of two things will happen. Either he will meet with us. I guess one of three things will happen. He'll meet with us, he'll ignore us, or he'll send assassins after us.
Or all three, you know.
Well, I'm assuming he would pick at least one over the other two.
That's a big assumption.
It's a really big assumption.
Might be hard to do all three.
Yeah, it would be very hard to do all three. You'd have to do all three in a particular order, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about trying to get Mr. Grumpy Pants homeowner to meet with us so we can see if he even has an eye, maybe case out the place a bit.
I'm
as
sure he
well.
probably has two eyes.
Well, you could, but not the type of eyes that we're looking for. Stay on track, Taryn. You
Potentially
know,
four eyes.
I know you're supposed to be playing the indigenous.
What?
I'm a prince. I'm a prince.
Yes, well,
I'm changing my character up. I'm a prince now.
we'll just nod and say yes, but we'll really just know that you're the dog's boy.
No. Only in your feeble mind.
You've gone back to using the wrong word again.
What was it, dog's body?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I say let's go in there. We'll put the two guards to sleep, and then we'll sneak
do
in the
realize
building.
there's at least four guards, right?
I was gonna say there's
at
way more
least
than two
four.
guards.
Okay, well,
So your suggestion is that before we even know if he has what we want to commit burglary,
He wants to burgle him.
we have to get in there and talk to him somehow.
yes. So knocking out his guards and forcing our way in, if he's not a bad guy, would probably be the wrong way of going about it. I suggest we at least try the send him our calling card method first,
And what is that?
where we send him a message saying that we are a group of adventurers who have come into some information about the one of the one we're going to tell them that we're trying to find. My suggestion, my plan, as it were, was to imply that we had found some information on where to find one of the eyes that we already had, because that way we know it's not one of the ones that he has. And that we were trying to bankroll a expedition to go and get it. And if you had any information about eyes or would like to, participate in financing our expedition, we would certainly be willing to accept his help on that regard.
Pay him handsomely.
No, he wants to pay us handsomely.
Well, we just want the eye, right?
Yeah, and we could line our pockets at the same time. That's how these things work. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a calling card. That sounds like a note.
No, a calling
Well,
card
then-
is more like the guards' heads.
No, well, it would be like
We
a
could send
little
him
fancy
Harmon.
Card. Who? Anybody's got
Harmon could be our
a
calling
calligrapher
card.
set?
What's that?
Let's just send Harmon.
Sending? No, I don't have sending.
No, we're going to send you as our calling card.
We already tried the direct approach at the gate. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
it was
true.
suggested to us by the helpful tavern owner that the best way to get his attention would be to send him a note.
I mean,
what
that
he may-
might be a way. We could definitely get his attention other ways.
We could, but the question is, do we want to do that first, or do we want to leave that for like Plan C? I think we're on to Plan B right now.
I thought we were on Plan F at this point because it's failing.
No, it hasn't failed yet. We gathered information. The information was that we need a different approach to meet with this gentleman.
Why are we listening to you?
Because I have the most experience in these matters. I am
Well,
the
then you go talk to him.
I'm going to send him a letter. We've just been discussing this.
Okay,
the point is
then-
we can't go talk to him. We have to send him a letter.
I'll go down to the front desk and get some parchment.
Excellent. Sounds
Behave
good.
yourself.
I will. Most
Does
definitely.
anybody have forgery or some sort of calligraphy skill?
No.
I'm good with daggers.
No, we could get a piece of wood. You could try to carve the message into it, but I don't think that would be as effective. Method
wood carving
of,
I can do, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that would be the effective. That's not the image we want to
I could do
explore.
herbalism. I could make a wreath.
I could make a map of it.
I could write a pretty song.
No one here can write. Is that what I'm figuring out?
Well, no, we can all write. I was just wondering if anybody had a particular good skill in it.
I can't write that I know of.
We could certainly make the attempt to sleight of hand it or something like that.
How about
Maybe.
here's an idea. Why don't you have the guy at the front desk write it for us?
Ah, see, that's why we keep you around.
Thank
Dog
you. Wow.
You
All
guys are
right,
so
well-
mean to each other. It's great.
I'm not.
Do
At
we all
this
need to
point-
go, or do we just need to send two of us or one of us?
Perth will go down and talk to the innkeeper to see if he has a messenger boy. Actually, I think we did establish that he did have a messenger boy last time. didn't
Yes,
he?
you kind of got him fired.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, right. Yes. Perhaps I shouldn't be the one to go.
Well, you are the self-appointed leader of
Well,
us
that's
measly
true.
servants, so you have
Speaking
to.
of this, as this is a new day, I think it's important that we gather around, gentlemen, friends, and
Technically,
it's
it's
a
not a new day.
it's a new day because we just woke up. We had a long rest.
We did a short rest, actually.
Oh, did we just do a short rest?
Yeah, it was going to be the middle of the night. Because I
Well, you know what?
to the
I didn't
Ion
do it.
Stone.
I didn't do it last time,
And we were all thankful for it.
but I think this is an important opportunity for us to remember our fallen comrades. You know, Spudabard, Krikar, the
He
wonderful
hasn't
Woldolf.
fallen, he flew. You
Well,
don't even
we
know
know what-
Woldolf.
By now we assume.
I heard he was
I-
a jerk.
We've heard wonderful tales from these two, and the fourth one, which was Leroy, I think his name was, who did some other things with us. With you guys, I'm not too sure, but we should remember the fallen comrades and how much that we must succeed at this task to make their sacrifice not be in vain.
I think Krikar is better at talking than you are.
And everybody gets 10 pinpoints. If you haven't already, I had mine still on from last time, so.
That's the hardest way to get 10 hit points in this game.
What are you talking about? Super
Listen
easy.
to the ramblings. of the
wow.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm pretty
Turth
sure
is
Krikar
given-
is saner.
While Turth is giving his speech, Harmon was playing his pan flute and giving him bardic inspiration.
Lovely.
It's how long does that last for?
10 minutes.
Well, then we better do something in 10 minutes, or it's going to go to waste.
1d10.
Technically, your speech lasts 10 minutes, so...
That's true. It depends on what point of my speech you gave me the bardic inspiration, because I don't actually have to roll
Well-
anything.
The whole song was like as you're speaking, and then the spell ends at the end of the song. So you got
Okay.
10 minutes of bardic inspiration
From now,
from now.
somebody start a timer.
Wow.
Go.
So, are you going to the front desk, Turth? Or are we going to wait till morning?
What time of night is it, or day?
It is
Late.
around 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
At least that's how I remember it. Peter?
I don't remember it.
What?
That's shocking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a short rest because,
Because I now have this Ion Stone that I have spells for, and I don't know
yes,
if I'll ever
that's right. We
use.
figured out what those spells were. Yeah.
Anyway,
Is it too late to send a message now, or should we wait until the morning?
Well, you're a big, rich uppity up. They do whatever they want whenever they want. So
That's true, but would I even be uppity up at this hour? Would I be
if it's important
relaxing?
enough.
No, you've got Bardic Inspiration, and I just wasted a spell slot on, so.
But we're-
I don't think
Fine,
you need a
I'll
bardic
go
inspiration
down-
to go write a note.
I'll go down to the desk and I'll ask the innkeeper for some pen and parchment, if he would be so kind.
Mm-hmm. He gives it to you, of course.
And I
You're gonna
will
write it?
scribble off a
I thought we were
note.
going to have the guy write it.
He also writes a little note to the side.
Of
Expense.
Oh yes, well, yes, one of my helpers will take care of that in the morning. I assure you, good sir. You know we are good for it. So at least
Right.
some of us are good for it. So I'll write down a quick. That's basically what I talked about before, where we request a meeting. We understand that you have some knowledge of the eyes of whatever we ever did get a name on those marble things?
Marbles.
Yeah, but there was whatever the kids were calling them, and how the eyes are real, and
They were calling them the eyes.
we were just calling them the eyes. Oh, okay, then I'll continue to call them the eyes, and how we are putting together an expedition. We've come into some information about I think it was the zombie, not the zombie eye. Where's Discord?
Just go with the impure eye.
The impure eye, yeah. And that we're trying to put together an expedition to retrieve it, and we would appreciate, at the very least, some information, but at the best, some help in financing such a trip. And I'll sign it, Sir William. Oh shoot! What was my name? Sir William Walters.
Yes, for William Walters III.
William Walters III, Esquire, and so forth. And I'll try to make it fancy.
All right, roll a sleight of hand, I guess.
Sleight of hand. All right, with the bardic inspiration. So,
Yeah.
sleight of hand. Ooh, I need that bardic inspiration.
You roll that to D10.
What?
D10.
Yeah, 1D10.
There it is. So that would be a 14.
Okay. You write the letter, and you package it up.
And good innkeep, I know you've recently lost the services of your local delivery person. Would you be able to suggest, is there perhaps a message deliverer in the area that one might engage in a delivery service?
You like the post?
If that's sort of the thing that you have around here. Some places call it, and other things, but the post would probably suffice. Yes.
Yeah, we have a post office near the center of town.
Near the center of town. And would it be open this time of night, or should I perhaps wait until the morn?
They usually close. If they would have been closed for a couple of hours by now. You do best to stay another night.
I kind of thought that. Well, this would be the free night that you so kindly offered in recompense of the unfortunate incident this morning with the food.
Right. Yeah. Yes. You do get one free night. I recommend staying another night just so you can get to the post office on time.
Well, of course, and we'll have one of my men look after it first thing in the morning. Thank you so much, and I'll hip her off to the upstairs.
How'd it go?
I have a letter here to send, but unfortunately the local post office is closed. Unless perhaps one of you fine gentlemen would be eager enough to venture out on your own and deliver this message for us. And then perhaps we'll get a quicker response first thing in the morning.
Oh, that sounds fun.
There you go. Thank you for volunteering, good Harmon. And I'll pass you the note.
All right. So Harmon's going to take the note and slip it into his pouch, and then also dig around inside his pouch for a very small, tiny silver ring.